outdoors? Are you serving? Are you doing this analysis? If you look at your life, or is your life wrapped up in yourself? Because Christ came to save us. I was quite interested in this. Isaiah 1:3, it says, the ox knows his owner. The donkey knows his crib, is the King James Version. But we don't know who our master is. Interesting how sheep listen to God, well, we have such a hard time hearing his voice. We know, but the difference is the surrender. And what happens if we stuff up and we make mistakes? I was interested in some research because I used to be a chocoholic. I would eat a bar of chocolate, you know, one of those big jars on the way home from school. And often this, you know, I would just be eating, people say, well, it's not so good for you. Well, it's probably not. But I kept eating it. I had to make that a matter of surrender and replace that chocolate with healthy foods. Grapes, muesli. Now some of you may have that addiction. Let's say about 40% of women are guilty every moment because they've eaten one chocolate and then they go on to the next and the next, and we'll say, well, sorry, I've just eaten everything, the whole plate cake. And you don't need to say that it doesn't happen, because people tell me all the time, the mate cake was on special. They shouldn't do it at the shopping centre. It just fell into my trolley, and it just fell into my mouth. We make mistakes. The Bible says it's by the mercies of God that he gives us grace, not to abuse, but to make our bodies a living sacrifice. And I think of people often go, well, I've stuffed up, I'm so far past it. Won't you have a look at David? David sinned. He did very much wrong. He only had a few wives. You look at Solomon. Yeah, 1,000 wives. You have a look at Abraham. He lied before God and before the king. Samson. He was terrible. He did everything but do what God asked him until the very last moment. I was thinking of the guy that was the murderer, Hezekiah's son. I've got Methuselah, but that's not right. It's Manasseh, who killed so many people, it says that the blood flowed in the streets. And we think God can't save us. Those people God is saving. And they're saved. They will be in heaven. He's going to save us. It says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. In terms of health, when we did the Health Expo, I did like a health age check. I want to offer that to you. If you come to the seaside, what have you, I've got a health check. If you'd like that, like to see me after, I'd offer that to you. What are your health habits? Are your lifestyle doing that? I'm just wondering where Dominic is at the moment, or Laura. I have got a video clip, whether or not